I know that there are people who are like into like their partner being like essentially disabled or enabled, like disabled, like to the point where like even if there's nothing wrong with their like girlfriend, they want to like wrap both their legs up in like casts.
And you know people like this, or you've heard of it?
What?
You said you know people as if they exist in your world, but no, like you know them. You don't know them. You just heard about it on the internet.
I've known people who knew people who were into this.
Okay.
And wanted them to
1
do
degree
these
or 2 degrees of separation.
Yeah. They were like, this guy wanted to wrap me up in plaster of Paris and gauze and make me like walk around like Tiny Tim with like around the house staggering around and have him like put a sippy cup in my mouth and like maybe put me in a full body cast eventually. And I was like, and then what? Like fuck your mouth or something? No, just like take care of me.
I think the worst kinks are the ones that can't be satisfied, right? At least that one, he may find Mrs. Right, some broken woman,
some really damaged woman who had a car accident.
But if you're really, really into like fucking, what is the horse with the man's upper body called?
Centaur.
Centaur. If you're into like centaurs, then you're fucked. You just die and never get one.
Furries solved that problem. They figured out that you can just dress up as mascots and fuck one another.
One half at a time.
There you go.
You have the centaur. You get the guy, and then you get the horse somewhere in Oregon, and have it remove your innards. And
no, I pictured there's 2 guys in the horse costume, and the guy in front is like, "Well, this is boring."
Oh,
I just sit here while you get fucked in the ass.
Why am going back there? Shut up! You're supposed to be whinnying.
Ruining the whole thing.
He's got a human head, though. Why is he doing that? He's just bilingual in Kyle's dream. He speaks perfect English and whatever the fuck that is.
If you have to be a furry, which animal do you pick?
Oh, I think those foxes are kind of hot, and I think the fox.
I was going to say fox
is the hottest animal to me. I mean, we even say like, "Oh, she's a fox."
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they goofy versions of the animal though? Those furries. It's not like, oh, that looks like a real fox kind of walking around. It's like has googly eyes. It's like the Carfax fox or something.
There's a human penis hanging out the front.
What if it looked like an enormous taxidermied fox? It'd be the most disturbing. Oh God!
That's sexy. That's not sexy.
I wonder if I'd be a female furry. Like just think, in a video game, I always seem to choose female characters, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm alone in this.
I do too, especially in third-person games because you're looking at her ass from behind the whole time.
They're usually hot, right? Yeah. If there's a guy in a video game, half the time they're fat pieces of shit. Like I don't want to be Coach in Left 4 Dead if you know him. That guy needs to lose 60 pounds. Zoe, on the other hand, is smoking hot. That's the one I want to be.
True.
I always also assume that women's hitboxes are smaller, even when people like show me conclusive evidence of like the hitboxes aren't smaller. You're just playing for no reason. I'm like, nah, that can't be right.
Yeah, I always play as a girl. In PUBG, I play as a girl. In Call of Duty, I play as a girl.
Wow.
And Fallout, I go through all the trouble of modding my character until she looks like a celebrity that I'm into. But a celebrity who got a lot of plastic surgery.
Mods.
I download custom pussy lip mods so that I can decide exactly what her pussy looks like, the pubic hair, the tits, the areolas, the nipples, how long. I'm like moving a slider and the nipples going, and I'm like 4 inches long. That's exactly what I want.
Oh my God.
Yes. It looks like one of those animal balloons before you inflate it. Excellent. It's just,
Are we talking about areolas or clits in this?
We're talking about nipples at this point.
Oh, a 4-inch long nipple?
Yeah. It's hanging down at this point. It's so long.
Yeah, I don't think that's my cup of tea, no.
Oh, it's mine. That's exactly what mine looks like. My character looks like Maggie from Walking Dead, except you inflated her tits with 50 gallons of foam. It's just shocking when she walks. And I downloaded another mod to add physics to the titties. So when she's shooting a gun, it's like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, right.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Yeah.
It's a thing of beauty. I can't play more than half an hour without ejaculating though.
Walking Dead